Hey, North Idaho, you're listening to North Idaho Fun and Adventure. We have had a little bit of fun today learning about Scotchman Peaks and about the new Shakespeare class. One of the things that has always been very impressive to me are the amount of good authors in this area. And you know that we've tried to interview all of them, and one author that I hadn't gotten to is Diana Murdock, who is the author of Again, and she's working on her new book, and I think she's in the editing stage. Welcome to the show. Hi, Diana.
Hi.
Diana, let's talk about your book. Now, tell us about yourself first. You're not from North Idaho?
No, we moved up here from Central California, the Pismo Beach area, about 6 years ago.
I used to love the fact that every time Bugs Bunny was talking about taking a wrong turn, it was always at Pismo Beach. And people who are from California would gravitate towards a couple of places like Solvang and Pismo Beach.
Right.
And no one outside of California has ever seemed to have heard of it. But you really gravitated towards this area. Why did you decide North Idaho?
We had done some traveling. We had bought a motorhome and decided to have some traveling. And my husband's best friend at the time lived up here. And so we came to visit and did what everybody else did, cross the bridge and decided
That's right. Well, it's a very cool book, and I've read passages, so I haven't read the whole thing. You're the author of Again. Tell us about this book. How did you get started with it?
That started about 10 years ago. I had a dream, and the dream was so powerful, it stayed with me for quite a few days, and I just decided to write it down. And after that, I kept having more dreams and visions, if you will, during the day. And so I started writing all these things down, and 10 years later, I put the dots together and created a book.
Now, I read that you had also wanted to be inspirational to your boys.
Yes.
How did that come about? What did you want to inspire them to do?
To pursue their dreams. If they have something, to run with it and to see it all the way through. It took me a long time to get this one going because I had the family responsibilities and work and all that. And in 2009, I finally sat down. It was actually Independence Day, and I said, I'm doing this. So
That's
I
great.
worked on it for the next year and finally got it out.
You have another novel to be released soon. Tell us about that.
Okay, that is a young adult paranormal, and it is set here in Sandpoint. It's about 5 high school students, one of who unknowingly invites another soul to share his body with him.
Wow.
Yeah, it's about soul attachment.
That sounds like a great movie.
Yeah, eventually it might get that way. I'm hoping to head in that direction.
You know, I sold a book that I wrote that I never finished, but I sold it to Joe Caracciolo, the movie producer.
Yeah, right.
I got a new car out of the deal.
Hey, that's okay.
You're self-published, so that was your first novel.
Right.
Are you going to do the same thing for your second novel?
Yes, I will, definitely. Publishing has changed over the last couple of years.
Well, especially with Kindle and Amazon and all of the e-readers and so on.
It's so easy now for an author to publish, and you're going to get some goofy ones out there, but with social media, with Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff, it's easy to build a platform. And what works with that is that it's more word of mouth. You're more apt to buy something from a friend or somebody that you like rather than just have an advertisement say, buy this book, it's on sale.
Well, especially with books.
Yes.
And one of the things I read just a couple of days ago is that IKEA has now redesigned all of their bookshelves. They have redesigned them to be deeper.
Really?
Because people don't have books.
Wow.
They're reading electronically, and so IKEA's rationale is that they want to have these shelves be for tchotchkes and things like that, for keepsakes, and the occasional coffee table book, which is much bigger and deeper. Your book covers are very interesting. Who designed the book cover for your current book?
For the current book, I had asked Krista Lynn from Ouchie Tattoo and Piercing to take care of that one. She's an artist. She read the book.
Yeah, I know Crystal. She's awesome.
She is awesome. She read the book, and she totally got where I was coming from. She totally understood the whole ancient premise on the whole book. And so she created an image and showed it to me. And she has some really cool ideas that she's now designing the entire book cover.